14 pounds, 13.
Oh, nice. Hey, how's it going? There's this guy. Look at who's here.
What's up?
Hector.
How are you?
Alrighty. Picking some more stuff. Okay, we are back from picking up the salmon, and now we're going to do a quick open box. Now we got to do the scaling inside the box, right?
Yes. It's almost 14 pounds today.
Yeah. So we have the invoice. It says 13.95 pounds, right?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to weigh it after you take everything out. Just to confirm, you're going to take out the head and also the center bone, and also you can see what the yield is. Yes. A lot of people don't know when you get a whole salmon what you can actually save in terms of cost. Because when you get a fillet, it's actually more money per pound. So if you can learn this technique, which we've done so many times, filleting the whole salmon, save yourself some big bucks. Okay, this is what the beautiful fish looks like. Nearly 14 pounds. Okay, we have our scale zeroed right now. We got this foam container and Hiro. Okay,
Sure.
all of the scale can read everything. Let's see. Error.
Era?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna have to weigh everything separate. We're gonna cut out the head and cut out
Exactly.
everything. Okay, so
That's what I was expecting.
yep. Okay, so now we're gonna take out the head and the back.
Yes.
Go
The
from there.
first thing I'm gonna do something non-edible parts. I'm gonna take off everything. So I take the gill out.
Okay, so we're gonna weigh our first fillet. First fillet is 5 pounds, 11.3 ounces. Okay, we're gonna weigh the other one. Okay, this fillet is 5 pounds, 2.3 ounces. Okay, now it's zero. Let's weigh the head and the back.
And gill too, right?
Yeah, we can weigh the gill too. Yep. All the extra
And this
stuff
is
we're
the
gonna use.
whole weight is yeah.
Okay, that is at 2 pounds, 11.6 ounces. Okay, the end result is this. Again, we have the head and the spine here. We have two perfect fillets. Normally when you order from a wholesaler, this is what you're gonna get. And let's talk about price. The price we paid for this was $7.50 a pound. The total price was $103.88, as you see there. And looking at my calculation here, if you look at this calculation here, the head and bone was 2 pounds, 11.6 ounces. Fillet 1 was 5 pounds, 11.3 ounces. Fillet 2 was 5 pounds, 2.3 ounces. And you add everything up, and there's a difference from what we have here was about a quarter pound, about 4 ounce different. That could be maybe some water that we dried it out. The scales probably didn't weigh that much, but there was some weight to it. But the difference from what we actually weighed to what the supplier had given us was 0.27 of a pound, so just over a quarter pound. And this part's the interesting part. So the fillet, if you weigh it, just the fillet part, it's 10 pounds, 13.6 ounces, and you do the simple division. For the fillet per pound, you would be paying $9.57 if you were to fillet yourself. Now, if you buy it from the wholesaler filleted, it's much, much more.
Just take a look at this invoice. Back in August, at the time, the fillet price was $14.95 a pound. If you subtract what it would cost if you did it yourself, it would have been $9.57. The difference would have been $5.38. Multiply that by these two fillet that Hiro just filleted, and the difference is $58.37 that you could have saved if you had a whole salmon and you filleted it yourself. And last, take a look at this invoice from November. The fillet price was $13.95. Subtract what it would cost if you filleted the salmon yourself, which was $9.57. Difference is $4.38 per pound. Multiply that by 10.85 pounds, and the difference is $47.52. What a huge amount that you could save if you can learn to fillet a whole salmon by yourself, which we've showed so many times on this channel.
Hiro, I hope people try and do this at home. They can save a lot of money, you know?
But you need a sharp knife.
You need a
More
sharp knife. Yeah, sharp knife. You need your set of tweezers. Remove the pin bones. But that's pretty much it. From here, you cut it down a portion and you're good to go. We're going to be doing something with the salmon head pretty soon. And don't forget, there's a lot of meat off the bone that you can scrape. And actually we're going to do something with that as well. And of course, don't forget the belly. A lot of it's just the satisfaction of being able to break down a whole fish, especially a beautiful piece of back-of-frost salmon, and enjoy it at home. So we definitely suggest when you buy back-of-frost, buy the whole salmon. Break it down yourself, as Hiro's doing right now. These portions here, you can put in Ziploc bags. In the freezer, it's good for quite a while. We've had them sitting in the freezer for over 30 days, and they're still just as good. But definitely use a Ziploc bag so there's no air that gets into it. Just wrapping it up in plastic is not good enough. You want to make it sealed tight. You want to seal tight all the air out of it so no air is passed through. Okay, Hiro-san.
Yes.
Good to know. I'm going to save some money in the future. I can't wait to try this myself.
Okay. Don't cut yourself.
Thank you.
If you cut yourself, it's cost more.
Yeah, true.